are heading to brunch at Bardot, which is just over there, actually. It's just across the street from the Vdara. Actually, it's like a big circle, so we'll just take the pedestrian boardwalk and head over there. And yeah, it's a French style restaurant. And actually, I found out one of the chefs is from, I don't know if he's from Minnesota, but he worked
There's
at
a connection to
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Spoon and Stable and Belcour, which are two really nice restaurants. And well, Belcour is closed now, but Spoon and Stable is one of the nice restaurants, nicer and fancy restaurants in Minneapolis. So anyway, we're excited to try it. I don't know if we decided what we're gonna have yet, but
It'll be a surprise.
it will be good too. So I'm not really hungry, but somebody else is. So we'll see you there. So I got some mint tea, and I'm happy to see that it's loose leaf tea. And Brian got a Bloody Mary. What kind of Bloody Mary was it?
It's called the Kentucky Derby. It has bourbon.
How is it?
It's very good.
Is it spicy?
This is the original mix, so it's not as spicy.
Okay.
It's just really savory.
Okay.
So it's really good.
Okay, so we got the pastry basket.
Yeah, I think that's the Kugaman.
Oh, okay, yep.
This is the
Canal.
pan
yep.
with
Raisins.
raisins. Pan of chocolate.
Okay.
And the canal. Yep.
Looks really yummy. Okay, so Brian got the
Croque Madame with an orange egg.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then I got the French toast with mascarpone and some sort of brittle and special sauce. All right, good afternoon. So we are back from Bardot, and we just walked over there. Like I said, it's kind of like a circle almost. So we just walked on the little boardwalk
Super close
area.
by.
Yeah. And yeah, had a good brunch. Really pretty space. We got seated right away. We had a 9 o'clock reservation.
Yeah, the food was great all around. So we decided to, since we felt a little rushed in some other places, we're gonna pace this out ourselves. So we sat down. I got a Bloody Mary, and you got tea. And my Bloody was really good. It's called the Kentucky Derby. It was bourbon based, but it had their signature Bloody Mary sauce, or whatever you want to call it, mix. Very savory, really good. And then we had some pastries to start, and the pastries were, they weren't monster, but there were 4 different types. There's a Guguman, Canal, a pan au chocolate, and pan with raisins. I'm not even gonna try. But, so all of that was very good. We split those, and then I got the Croque Madame, and that was delicious. The bread was very light. It wasn't like heavy or dense. The egg had a really nice orange yolk, which was great. And then we got some bacon, and the hash browns. They had the hash browns.
Yeah.
They were like these bricks of hash brown. Really delicious.
Yeah. And how was your coffee? I was going to ask you about that.
My coffee was really
good?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Nice cup of coffee.
And then I got the French toast, which is like a really thick slice of, I don't know if it was brioche, like literally, you guys, it was so thick. But it was delicious. It was very custardy. It was not dry at all. And it had a special syrup with it that was almost like an almondy taste.
Yeah,
it had mascarpone and then like an almond brittle. So I didn't eat very much of the brittle or the mascarpone because it was so filling.
It was really rich too.
Yeah, it was delicious though. I really liked it. And then, the bacon was thick cut bacon. It was almost like eating ham. It was really good, but it was really thick. But yeah, so it was really nice. We really liked it. I think we would really recommend going to brunch there. We might actually go and for happy hour and just get a drink there tonight before our dinner reservations because we have dinner late tonight. So yeah, then we came back and then we went to the pool, and that was kind of fun. We stayed at the pool for a couple hours.
Yeah, pool at the Vdara is really nice.
Yeah, it's
laid
not.
back.
Yeah, it's not quiet. I mean, I think it's quieter than other pools at other hotels, but quiet for a Vegas pool. There is music and there's snacks and drinks that you can get, lots of umbrellas, but it is very hot here. So sitting at the pool is not like sitting at the ocean. So we could only make it a couple hours, but still it was a nice little break and it was nice to be outside. So I'm glad we did it. So now we're gonna head to In-N-Out because I've never been to In-N-Out.
Little snack, little afternoon snack.
I am not hungry at all, but we're just gonna split one burger, right?
Yeah.
Because
I'm not super hungry actually.
And like I said, we have a big dinner planned tonight, so so that should be good. So we're gonna walk there, which is about a mile away, and then walk back, and then maybe we'll just relax for a little while, and we're hoping to go on the high roller tonight, and then we have our dinner reservations. Oh, and then we want to see the like volcano show or whatever that is at the Mirage. We might do that after dinner. We'll see. So anyway, that's it. So we'll take you over to In-N-Out if we can and show you the rest of our day. Okay, so we got a double with everything. And then the vanilla shake. It's 5 o'clock in Hong Kong. It has sherbet in it and vodka and some sort of juice and yummy. And you can imagine what he got. What is it?
It's an old fashioned.
Yeah.
But it's different because it's like, it's got a duck wash and like some maple or brown sugar. So it should be kind of different.
So these are our sauces for the Peking duck. Brown sugar, hoisin with brown sugar, and then peanut.
And hoisin?
Something
like
or
a mix.
soy. Yeah.
You do your pancakes here, okay? See where there's a pinch to fit. Yes, sir.
It's our hot and sour soup dumplings. So this is the thin pancake. I don't know if you can see it. Put all the things on top. So I forgot to take a picture for video. This Shanghai noodles were actually really good. We probably did not eat.
Hello.
Hello. Tuck says hi too.
Yeah, so I think we're going to talk a little bit about the trip to Mott 32. And again, it was the last place that we went to while we were in Vegas.
That was our last dinner.
And it was, the meal itself was really, really good. So there were a couple things that were drawbacks, so we had a reservation and we had placed the order for the duck, which is what you have to do. No problem there. But when we arrived, we ended up being put in a line, or we ended up waiting about 30 minutes for them to create a space for our reservation. So it didn't really feel like a reservation. It felt like more like we got a call-in line. But in any case, the other aspect of what ended up happening too, because we were late being seated, when they have your duck, when you make arrangements for the duck, they start preparing the duck, you know, for based upon when you're supposed to be seated.
Because
So,
it takes like 30
yeah, like,
minutes.
it
or
takes a
45
while.
minutes.
I mean, it's been obviously smoking for 40 some days
Yeah,
or
40
something like
So
that.
when you make your reservation, you actually have to, I think it's like you have to request it because they have a limited amount of ducks per evening. So if you want the duck, which we would recommend because it was
Absolutely
fabulous, you need to let them know. But like Brian said, it says like in the menu, you know, to be prepared to wait for it. So.
Yeah, so that all leads to my next point, that we were seated late and then we placed our order, and again, like a common theme, we asked the server to kind of course things out. So we ordered some soup dumplings and some cucumbers, and I forget, there might have been one other thing too. We asked them to kind of parse it out, and what ended up happening is it all came at once. And so again, there wasn't really it wasn't like you would typically expect the meal to go. All that being said, they brought the goose out, or the duck out, and they started just breaking it down right there at the table, which was really cool. And they took the skin off, and then they had separate sections for meat, and then they had these little paper, you know, tortillas. It was wonton paper, or I forget exactly what it is, rice paper or something like that. And then you basically make yourself like a duck taco. And then there's sauces. So all of that was, you know, like I said, all of the food really, really good. It was just, it all came at once, and we had to wait a long time to get our table. I had a glass of wine, and I also had a Peking duck old fashioned, which was made with some portion of the Peking duck. So it was a very different tasting old fashioned, but it was good. So it was, you know, on the whole, I'd say I'd recommend.
Oh, we got Shanghai noodles too.
Oh yes,
those are really good too.
Shanghai noodles.
Yeah.
Really good. So all of food was really good.
Right. The one thing we would suggest, which we didn't know, is there are other parts, like they don't carve up the whole duck for you, and there are other parts that they can make into other dishes for you. There's a little upcharge for that. But we had already ordered everything else. So it would have been, he kind of said a couple things like they fry the whole duck, and like some of these really cool things. So I would explore that option before you place the rest of your order, because that sounded really cool. But I think overall we would recommend it. I had what time is it in Hong Kong, or it's time, I don't know, but it was a really great drink. It had sherbet in it. So everything was really, really good. It's loud in there. So if you don't like loud music, you wouldn't like it. But it was really fun. We had a cool booth. And so it was a neat experience. So again, we were a little rushed, but that seems to be the theme in Las Vegas. Yeah. So it was fun. But would you go back to Las Vegas?
Maybe not for another 30 years. No, it was fun. I'll honestly say it wasn't really at the top of my list because I'd been there a long time ago, and I mean it is a happening place for sure. I'll probably go to other places though.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of places that we want to visit, so it would be cool, I think, to visit the Hoover Dam or the Red Rocks, to go hiking in the Red Rocks. That's kind of more our speed.
The external part of Las Vegas.
Yeah, not stay and go to the Strip, I think. Yeah. Not that was bad. It was cool to experience it. I always wanted to do that, so it's kind of we can check that off of our list. But if you guys have been to Vegas, let us know your thoughts in the comments, what you think. Is it a place that you like to go regularly? Because I know there's a lot of people who vlog that that's like all they vlog about. Like they go to Vegas like
all of the time.
Right. So let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
We have another series coming up for next week. So please like and subscribe this video and leave us a comment if there's any place you want us to visit or anything like that.
Happy to take trips on your behalf for sure. No problem. Just let us know.
Thanks a lot. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Leave a comment if you can think of where our next adventure might be. Here's a hint. Think cheese.